Welcome to Module 3, Building New Habits, Practical Techniques for Overcoming Obstacles. Habits are more than routines. They reflect how we think and how we live. In this module, we'll shift from theory to action. I'll guide you through simple yet powerful techniques that help you turn intentions into lasting behaviors. Even with great plans, obstacles show up. You may procrastinate, lose motivation, or feel overwhelmed. That's normal, but it doesn't have to stop you. We'll learn how to keep going even when it's tough. You'll discover tools like the 5-minute rule for beating procrastination, how to use habit anchors to make new behaviors automatic, and mental techniques like visualization and affirmations to reprogram your mindset. Let's dive into the practical side of habit building, starting with a powerful tool to help you get started, especially on days when you just don't feel like it. The 5-minute rule, overcoming procrastination. Have you ever put something off because it felt too big? That's where the 5-minute rule comes in, and it's surprisingly effective. Here's how it works. You commit to doing the task for just 5 minutes, not an hour, not a half day. Just 5 minutes. Why does this work? It reduces overwhelm. Thinking you have to do a big task is intimidating, but telling yourself you'll just do 5 minutes, that feels manageable. It helps you overcome the hardest part, starting. Once you begin, continuing feels easier. That first step is often the biggest obstacle. It works with the law of inertia. Once you're in motion, you tend to stay in motion. That's how momentum builds. For example, if you're trying to study a new language, don't plan a full session. Just pick up your app, write 5 new words, or read a paragraph. If you feel like continuing, great. If not, you still succeeded. Use a timer to make it official. Set it for 5 minutes, start small, and stay focused on one clear task. Over time, this habit trains your brain to act rather than delay. And action, even in small doses, creates results. Habit anchors. Build on what you already do. Let's talk about habit anchors, one of the easiest and most effective ways to build a new habit. The idea is simple. Attach a new habit to something you already do every day. First, identify an existing habit. This should be something consistent, like brushing your teeth, making coffee, or commuting. Next, connect your new behavior to that routine. For example, after I brush my teeth, I'll meditate for 5 minutes. Then practice consistently. Over time, your brain will begin to associate the two actions. The first becomes a trigger for the second. This is powerful because it removes the need for extra decision-making. No willpower needed. Your current habit serves as a reminder. Make your anchor specific and easy to remember. For example, after your morning shower, review your schedule. After closing your laptop, stretch for 2 minutes. Consistency is key. Even if the new habit is tiny, like taking a deep breath, it will stick if it's anchored well. Visualization and affirmations. Programming the mind habits don't just live in our schedules, they live in our minds. That's why mental techniques like visualization and affirmations can be game changers. Let's start with visualization. This means using your imagination to mentally rehearse success. For instance, imagine putting on your workout gear, feeling strong and energized during your session, finishing and feeling proud. This builds emotional connection to your habit, and your brain starts believing it's possible. Now, pair that with affirmations. These are short, powerful statements that reframe your identity. For example, I am strong and disciplined. Every day I become a better version of myself. I have full control over my habits. Repeat these daily. Morning and evening is best. The more you repeat them, the more they shape your self-image. And when your self-image shifts, your behavior follows. To make this practice effective, Choose one clear goal, like becoming more productive. Visualize it daily. Support it with affirmations that match the mindset you're building. You're not just forming habits, you're becoming someone who lives them. Combining methods for maximum impact. Each of these tools is effective on its own, but together, they're a powerhouse. Let's combine them into a system. Start with the 5-minute rule to break through resistance. Add a habit anchor to make the action automatic. Use visualization and affirmations to align your mindset. This 3-layered method tackles habit building from all sides. Action. Take that small step just for 5 minutes. Environment. Use an existing habit as your trigger. Mindset. Train your brain to believe in your new identity. Science supports this. Lasting change happens when behavior, environment, and belief align. So don't rely on one trick. Stack them. When you understand the mechanics of habits, you can design a system that works for you, not just in theory, but in real life. Your practical habit building plan. Let's make it personal now. Here's how to create your habit action plan. 1. Choose 2 techniques to start with. For example, you might combine the 5-minute rule with habit anchors, or pair visualization with affirmations. 2. Design your system. What habit will you build? What daily routine will you anchor it to? When will you visualize or repeat affirmations? What task will you commit to doing for 5 minutes? 3. Track your progress. Use a journal, app, or calendar. Note what works and what doesn't. 4. Share your journey. Find someone to check in with. Community creates accountability, and motivation grows when it's shared. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is consistency. Even on low energy days, your system will carry you forward. Keep it flexible, keep it simple, and remember, every repetition makes your habit stronger. Long-term maintenance. Keep the habit alive. You've built a habit, but how do you keep it? Long-term success depends on 3 things. 1. Reinforce your habits using the tools you've learned: anchors, affirmations, visualizations, and small daily steps. 2. Adapt as life changes. Your habits must evolve with your routines. If one anchor stops working, choose a new one. 3. Bounce back quickly from setbacks. Missing a day isn't failure, it's part of the process. What matters is how fast you return. In the next module, we'll explore how to stay motivated even when the initial excitement fades. We'll cover habit resilience and how to handle those inevitable dips. But for now, remember this: strength lies in regularity and perseverance. Every small step today brings you closer to your big goal.